Jananīṃ Śāradāṃ Devī Rāmakriṣṇam Jagadgurum Pādapadme tayo śritvā Pranamāmi muhurmuhu. To Hazra, Sri Ramakrishna speaking, a perfect soul, even after attaining knowledge, practices devotions or observes religious ceremonies to set an example for others. I go to Kali temple and I bow before the holy pictures in my room. Therefore, others do the same. Further, if a man has become habituated to such ceremonies, he feels restless if he does not observe them. Many people have this question: after enlightenment, what is the purpose of calling on God or doing the worship and all things? Almost all saints, they continue to observe the austerities and all that for the sake of others, though they don't need. They finished. Apuryamanas achala pratishtam samudramapa pravishanti advat. Like full to the brim. When the water flows inside the ocean, it doesn't create any commotion in the water because the ocean is ocean, vast and ever full. A river going inside will not affect it. Like that, anybody can take as much water they want. They can put from all sides heavy pumps and try to empty that ocean. Nothing happens to it. Because it is Purna. An enlightened soul is Purna. If you add something to him or deduct something from him, nothing happens. Scold him, beat him, nothing happens. Serve him, love him, nothing happens. He is Purna from within. Purna cannot be emptied. This we experience. How slowly that awareness comes. Paripurnata. Even after knowledge, they practice disciplines as a matter of. See, after Reverend Bhajanandaji Maharaj was telling, and we all feel that we do intense Gayatri after the Brahmacharya Diksha to awaken the spirit from within. Dhiyo yona prachodayat. Awaken my spiritual consciousness. I am physically awake. Spiritually I am dead. I am sleeping. Lives after lives. Awaken the spiritual consciousness. Dhiyo yaha naha prachodayat. Dhiyo yona prachodayat. Awaken my spiritual consciousness. I am meditating on you. You awaken my spiritual consciousness. That is, after Brahmacharya Diksha, we will have about 4 years for sannyasa. Within that 4 years, we are supposed to get spiritual awakening, the first opening, spiritual awakening. How much they struggle, how much standing here, they are working. Apart from doing, now and then they will do the Ishta Mantra, then again that prayerful attitude, Dhiyo yona prachodayat. And then, after sannyasa, there is Visarjana of Gayatri. Purpose is over. It is just like you have finished your 10th standard. Once the 10th standard is over, then what is the need of going to again 10th standard classes? We finished. Like that, Gayatri has the purpose of awakening the spiritual consciousness. Once it is awakened, he is free. He need not do the Gayatri again. So higher other mantras are given to a sannyasi. It is not exactly Visarjana, we call it entering into you. Gayatri Praveshana. We enter into Gayatri and Gayatri enters into us. It is just like I take food and becomes one with my bodily existence, all pervading mind and senses, everything is nourished. Like that, Gayatri becomes one. Gayatri Praveshana. After that, we are not supposed to chant Gayatri. Other mantras are there to take over. But the force with which the sadhakas go on praying with Gayatri, just like a child is pestering the father, get me chocolate. Like that, pestering God will be that habit and force you cannot stop. After sannyasa also, the moment we see Sri Ramakrishna's picture anywhere, immediately that from heart that prayer comes. When? Where? I am still here. No awakening. After the awakening also, after sannyasa also, it continues for a long time. It tapers down, indicates that force. So Sri Ramakrishna is telling that habit force continues. They do, or for the sake of others. Krishna tells to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita, Yad yadachariti shreshtaha tattedeva itaro janaha. Shreshta, an honored agragani, a forward-going person, whatever he does, whom we honor as Shrestha, a great personality, whatever he did, others follow. Yad achariti Shrestha tattadeva itaro janaha. The same thing is observed. Therefore, at least for the sake of others, sayat pramana kurute lokastad anuvartate. What he says, the assurance, yes, God is there. You pray and you will realize Him. Assurance they give. Sayat pramanam kurute. They assure pramana with facts and figures. Then others will anuvartate. They follow it. So this following and copying, they do that, I do. So for their sake, at least you have to fight now. Arjuna is told, Krishna tells Arjuna in the war field, at least for sake of others, all will live their each one has his own life and purpose for which a Kshatriya has his own part to play in the society. A Brahmana has his own place. Kshatriya is army people. Defense. If defense people all retire, go away, resign and go away, what will have the nation do? So if you, as a great person, leave and go away, if it is for the sake of others, you preserve, you would fight. So Sri Ramakrishna is a perfect soul, even after attaining knowledge, practices devotion or observes religious ceremonies and to set an example for others. I go to Kali temple and bow down, so others also do. Pictures we bow down, others also do. Further, if a man becomes habituated to such ceremonies, he feels restless if he does not observe them. Even in the ashrama, the ashramites, most of them do Nitya Puja in their own rooms or somewhere. it takes about 45 minutes. They sit and do. Or upasana, morning upasana. Minimum it takes about 20-25 minutes. Maximum you can extend any. The minimum upasana, suppose they are not supposed to take food or water till they finish the upasana, morning upasana. And not to sleep at night without finishing the upasana. So sometimes emergencies and so many things come. They cannot do. Time is going. One side has not taken food, another side, oh, I did not do. To those we don't give outside household, somehow you finish, we say. We don't ask them to not to take food till you do. But we insist on doing every day, morning and evening. We may say, don't sleep without doing. But don't take food, will not tell to outsiders because they are burdened with so many work and duties. We can manage, they cannot manage. So we don't tell. But suppose they have not done, whole day, they will take food and everything. Something is paining you. Say, I have not done today, I have not done my spiritual practices today, I have not done spiritual practices. It will be more pestering than they doing it. It will go on from inside. I have not done it. They will not be satisfied till they finish somehow before the evening somewhere. That kind of habitual. One day I saw a sannyasi under a banyan tree. He had put the salagram on the same carpet with his guru's sandals. He was worshipping them. I said to him, if you have attained knowledge to that extent, footnote is there. That is to say, realization of identity of Guru and God. God and Guru. Now he is keeping in the same level on the same carpet and worshipping them. If you understand God and Guru are equal, that question is there. If you have attained knowledge to that extent, then why such formal worship at all? He replied, what difference does it make? Since I do everything else, why not this too? Sometimes I offer flowers at Guru's feet, sometimes to God. After enlightenment, he is doing all other things, feeling compassion for the suffering, he is taking food, he is going for bhiksha or somewhere, bringing it, cooking his own food or something. All these things, taking bath, this, everything is, I am doing everything. Why not do the worship also? Because I am enlightened. I did not leave taking food or breathing. Everything is going on. Let me do the worship also. What does it matter? If you are, suppose there is a worship plate, is keeping the footwear of Guru and the God's image in the same and worshipping. So if you are feeling that footwears, that is sandals of Guru and God's image are same, that you are keeping in the same plate and worshipping, why should you do it at all? Because you have realized that God and Guru are one. Then he says, yes, I am doing everything else, why not this also? One cannot renounce work as long as one has a body. As long as there is mud at the bottom of the lake, bubbles will be produced. If you go to any pond, you will see small bubbles will be raising because leaves, that what is fallen inside, they slowly sink down and start rotting and releasing. Especially when you keep the foot inside for bathing or swimming, you see bubbles coming very fast. They'll be caught there. Now it will be released. So this one cannot renounce work as long as one has body. Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna says, Sharira yatra pinachate aprasidet akarmana. Even Sharira yatra, the body has to live through the lifespan. Even that cannot be accomplished if you don't do any work. At least you have to go for begging and collect the food and come. He was worshipping them. One cannot renounce the work as long as. To Hazra, if there is knowledge of one, there is also knowledge of many. What will you achieve by mere study of scriptures? The scriptures contain a mixture of sand and sugar. As it were, it is extremely difficult to separate the sugar from sand. Therefore, one should learn the essence of the scriptures from the teacher or from a guru, sadhu. Afterwards, what does one care for books? The essence is to be absorbed, and the essence has to be, we have to attain that. What is, when you catch the essence, you reach the goal. Scriptures say, suppose Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. What does it mean? Now, I is bodily existence. In waking state, as long as I am in waking state, I am identified with the body. When I say I am going, I am eating, I am going, everything is associated with bodily existence. I as body, I am body. Identification with. Brahmasmi means it looks like his name is Brahma. Not the absolute existence. He doesn't know what is Brahman. He doesn't know what is he. He is identified with body. Brahman is a word. All explanation can be given. It is transcendental reality, this, that, and all. All remains a word. Exactly like you are going to explain light to a blind man. A blind man is there. You are explaining him what is light, how it exists. He is blind. He can never know. Whatever you explain is mere words without a reality that he can experience. He has four more senses other than I, but none of the four remaining senses depict what it is. What light is cannot be from ear or nose, you can never know. Only I can know, and he doesn't have that eye. So, whatever scriptures say, whatever saints say, God is like this, God is like that, so merciful and all that, we don't experience it. And we cannot know what they are telling because the essence is not God. Now, if you can clearly explain this art of seeing, if a person comes, then the moment he hears the footsteps, he immediately understands. Just a footstep, hearing, somebody has come. And from footstep, the blind recognizes who that person is. He doesn't have eyes, it cannot see. But immediately he calls by that name. This way in which each person moves his footstep. He can hear, he cannot see. From that he identifies, oh, his mother is coming, father is coming, brother is coming, guests have come. Clear understanding. His eye, ear is his eye. Only ear. When it comes near within the reach, touch is there. Otherwise, all far off things is only ear. How you hear, recognize with ear. You cannot recognize smell with your ear. Smell can be recognized by your nose. How much difference is there between smell and sound? What ear hears and smell. Touch, hard, soft, how you recognize them. You have a sense of that. Go on explaining. Like that, another sense is there, which can see, which can hear, and which can taste. You cannot compare. Like that, you cannot compare what is seeing from what is being heard or recognized. Slowly, he will start catching the essence. He will not be able to see light. Catching the essence. And his struggle, his soul struggles to what is that seeing? I want to see. And that if intense longing is there, the eyes open up. The sight comes back. Because it is in dormant state, it is not able to get associated with the organ. There we see, when I was on the banks of Narmada in Hoshangabad, there was a security paper mills. A devotee who used to come to me, his friend was working, he was also working there, devotee. His friend, I had seen once or twice him, and the pulp enters into between the two rollers and the paper comes out. It is security paper, which is notes and all are done. He has to manage that. It will come in bundles. He has to just spread it. See that it doesn't rush in one place. There is smooth. It will press by itself. Yet, there should not be drag, this, that and all. So he'll be watching, and then anything, bulk suddenly appears from the droppings, then he will be managing that. So by mistake somehow his hand was caught in between the other side paper will be there, hand paper. It will be thin, whole hand completely went on the other side as a sheet. Only blood was there, skin was there, every bone is crushed and powdered, and it is dragging, gar, it is dragging here. Somebody put off the switch, and then it was totally amputated, the rest of this one. And he used to tell, after that, we did not have one hand. Then anything coming, suppose we are going by a vehicle, some tree coming to, and branches come, immediately we raise the hand. Anything is falling, we'll raise the hand. He says, I raise my hand without my knowledge. Hand is raised, but hand I don't have. What is the difference between organ and instrument? Sense organ. Indriya. This is only karana, hand. Hand is this is hardware. Software is making it work. The software is there. The software already has raised the hand, but hand is not there. Just we are accustomed to raise the hand. Like that, he is raising. That how he raises, you see. That instrument is now, it was working through that indriya. This is karmendriya. Hasta is a karmendriya. Hasta, indriya is there, hasta is not there. Like that, for blind man, chakshur indriya is there, chakshu is not there. When the longing comes, this want to express, and the whole system changes to, he has to catch the essence and struggle to, that indriya has to come out. And when the struggle comes, naturally there will be transformation within the eye, and he gets the sight. So our realization is also in the same way. We catch from scriptures, we catch the essence. Once the essence is caught, the soul struggles to go beyond the nature. We are in the prison house of nature. We have to go beyond nature. The beyond nature is called transcendental. We have to enter the transcendental realm. We are in the realm of space and time. Here we have to emerge. That is going on explained by the scriptures. God is like this, God is like that, in so many ways, which is inaccessible to mind, inaccessible to intellect. We have only that highest two instruments. Others are sense organs, lower than them. So highest cannot reach. Ego cannot reach. Nothing can reach. Then the struggle to transcend is called Vyakulata. When Vyakulata appears, the whole thing, it somehow makes the way to enter into the transcendental realm. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.